morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. If you're not new, welcome if you are new. I'm looking at a little bare face today, but it's all right. Got a little lips on, got a little eye makeup on, but that's it, because we got work to do today. Today is design appointment day. I am up so super early. It is 9:44. I'm already running late as usual. You only get so much time at a design appointment, so I'm like, I already got my list of the things that we need to add to the house. There are a couple of things I had questions on, so they're not on the list, so I should be able to get everything on paper marked down that I need added to the house in a good amount of time, because I've already planned for this, I've already prepared for this, and I just gotta tell her I want A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, and we done. So the design center is about 13 miles away, so it's at 10 a.m. but that'll put me roughly at 10:08. I'll be about 8 minutes late, but it's all right. It's all right, right? So I probably won't take my camera in there because I don't know if they're gonna be acting funny or not, but I will have my phone, so if I can sneak some footage of some of the fixtures, some of the cabinetry, some of the flooring, some of the exterior items that we choose, then I'll do that. Travis will not be there. He will be at work. It's not needed for him to be there because he's like, well, whatever you want, just put it in the house. Within reason, within budget, of course. But this is pretty much my baby as far as the design is concerned, and it will be that after the house is built as well, as far as the interior decorating and all that. He will have a say-so for his man cave, but of course I'm gonna put all that together as well. So I'm so excited. Some of the other builders that we were going to go with doesn't even have a design option at all. Like, their design team designs all of their homes, and you just take it as is, and then you have to do whatever changes you want to do later. So this particular builder lets you do design from start to finish, and I'm so glad we went with them. We're going to make it our own. We're going to make it our home, and I just pray that I fall in love with the final product in 8 or 9 months. Hopefully it doesn't take that long to build, because we're in an apartment now and we are so over it. We are so over it. So I hope to get some footage. I don't know if I'll be able to film a lot, but hopefully I will be able to do another video to discuss the design options that we included, both the base and the actual design options for the interior of the house, and the pricing that comes along with all of those upgrades that we did. So it may be like I spent so-and-so on, or we spent so-and-so on design options or upgrades. So maybe that video will be coming soon. I'll work on that for y'all. Oh, something else I forgot to mention. So today is the 25th of July, so it wasn't exactly a 2-week wait time after signing contract to go to the design appointment. I give it 3 weeks, but it doesn't matter. It's gonna take 8 to 9 months for the house to be built, but they do want you to still get in quickly to pick your options so they can go ahead and order these things. Of course, because of COVID delays, it's gonna take a while for some of this stuff to come in. So they want to go ahead and order everything now, so that with COVID delays, they'll be able to still meet the closing deadline. Because stuff is taking a very long time to come in from overseas or from wherever it's coming. So they want to go ahead and have you pick everything so they can have it ordered and meet the closing deadline. So I just wanted to point that out as well. Before, it was taking 14 days for you to go to your design appointment, but it could be longer, but it'll still be hopefully in enough time for you to get your products in the house, to not have to delay any type of closing. If you're going with new construction, usually the build time is going to be between 6 to 9 months, depending on the square footage, depending on the layout of the house. It could be longer. So just prep for that, and just know you're going to be picking things early. It's going to seem like it's early, but it's not early. It's right on time, because some of this stuff is taking months to come in, either to the States, or it's taking months to be manufactured, built, created, distributed, etc., etc. So make sure you don't miss your design appointment. Make sure they have you schedule it as early as they possibly can, so that you can get all these things in order, picked out, so you can get everything you want in your home. So I just wanted to point that out. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. And we are back. So I just left the design center at one of the other model homes for the same builder, and I had my list already made of what I wanted to add, where I wanted it added. I had question marks beside, let me show y'all. So I had a whole list. Can you see that? A whole list based on the options that are available for my floor plan, right? So I already had things drawn out, listed out, so that I wouldn't have to take so much time at the design center. It still took like 3 hours, because I was just double checking everything. I was confirming colors, confirming placement, confirming what I needed to get done now versus what I could hold off on because of future reno and DIY I was going to do later. Like for instance, the shower. I didn't want to do too much in the primary shower because I know that I'm going to have, my lips are so dry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm going to have modifications done later. So I didn't want to get like the expensive tile and all that, because a portion of that is going to be knocked down. Same for the kitchen. I'm going to have the cabinets extended along the breakfast nook wall, so I had to add plugs above the cabinets outlets. And then I didn't get the top of the line countertops because I'm going to have to do all new slab anyway, based on the configuration of the cabinets, the new cabinets, the cabinet additions, all of that good stuff. So that stuff I didn't think about while I was making my list until I got there. So if you plan on having the builder do everything how you want it done, you're good. But if you plan on making modifications to your house, you have to think about Do I have this done, then end up having to rip it out later and I've already paid for it? Or do I get the standard items knowing that I'm gonna upgrade stuff later? And when I do, am I gonna need a plug here? Am I gonna need a plug here? Am I gonna need pre-wire for lighting here? I'm gonna need pre-wire for ceiling fan here. It's all these things that you have to think about that literally creates a domino effect. So I didn't eat breakfast this morning. I'm hungry. I'm stressed. It wasn't stressful. It was kind of fun, but it was more so matter of fact versus fun. Because you're making these decisions that you have to live with. And if you want to change them down the line, that's going to take money, time. And it's like, will you have put all this money in this house for this or that just to rip it out anyway? So those are all the things I had to think about in that little bit of time. I thought I was only going to be there for an hour, but even with my prep list of things that I knew we would want, until you can see it in the design center, you don't know. You don't know which kind of colors go together. Even when you have the PDF of the different options, it's different seeing it in the model home in person, and it's different seeing everything all together, like seeing the cabinets against the flooring, against the tile, against the carpet, against the vinyl. It's different seeing it in person. So then you're like, that's not the color I thought it was. Let me see this color. Or that's a different gray than what I saw on my computer screen, so let me see this, if that makes sense. So we're done. I have a few days to make any changes to kind of say, you know, I actually want this instead of that. I actually don't want that because I want to just save it for later. So I can make changes. It's just, now I'm going to be pondering on this all week. Like, did I make the right decision? Did I make the right color choice? I don't know. So, I don't know if this is going to be a portion of my design options blog or if I'm just going to end it here. It's going to be a short vlog if I end it here. But those are just my thoughts. If your builder gives you a printout of all the options, go ahead and mark off what you want compared to the booklet that they give you for design options. So you can at least have an idea of what you want, and then you can switch things up as you get to the design center, but you'll know kind of what you want, and then colors and all that you can figure out at the design center. Go ahead and have that. If you're not planning on making changes again to your home and you want to literally walk in, all I gotta do is decorate. Get the levels, you know, level 1, level 2, level 3. All levels have different colors, shades, shapes, whatever. Go ahead and pick exactly what you want so the builder can go ahead and throw it in. You don't have to worry about doing anything later. But if you're doing configurations, you have to think about where are things gonna have to go now, so that when I do those modifications, those outlets will be there, that electrical will be there, that plumbing will be there. There won't be any obstructions if I want to add a wine bar here or add a wine fridge here. You have to think about all those things. So without boring you and getting into too much detail, I'm going to end this clip here. I'm back at my apartment. I'm still hungry. My appointment was at 10. I'm now back home at 1:42. And Travis came at the later end. I just wanted him to see kind of the finale of what was chosen and walk him through the floor plan on paper to see where I added outlets and things like that. He's pretty much like, whatever you want, just add it in there. But I do want him to see, so if there's anything he needs that he can think of that I may have missed, he's able to do so. So I'm about to go eat, check on these kiddos, and probably take a nap because I'm still super tired. I just got in from Conclave yesterday. If you don't know what Conclave is, if you don't know by now, you don't need to know. But it was in Charlotte, North Carolina, so we just got in back in town yesterday. So I'm very tired. I'm very winded from the past weekend. I had a lot of fun, but I need to rest up. So got today out the way. Next thing is will be a pre-construction meeting with our construction manager. So I'll make sure to take you guys along for the ride for that. And if you are loving the content so far, please like this video, comment below with some thoughts of what you'd like to see going forward on this channel, and also subscribe. I'm always looking for new subscribers that I can communicate with and network with and meet and become YouTube buddies. Boss babes, it's been real. Bye.